What's up, everyone? K-Mac is here. I'm gonna try and get through this Tophia video. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm not sure if lowering the mic will make me pick up more, or if it will. Yeah, it's just gonna make it quieter. So I'm in an airport right now in Japan, specifically Tokyo, but not. There's a couple airports here. So I'm gonna try and do this surrounded by lots of people who may or may not speak English. Probably most of them do. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I watched the last Tophia video. This chick is crazy, you guys. This is insane. We've reached the. I don't know how anyone can think she's not crazy by this point. This is absolute insanity. So I want to do the one before this because it was really long, but since I'm in an airport, I mean, I guess I'm here another 2.5 to 3 hours, but I don't feel like having my laptop plugged in that whole time, just sitting here doing this for hours. I'm gonna try and get this done in like 30, 45 minutes. So let's go.
Child, well, I'm not a man and I'm definitely not a child. Provide the proof. I could go sleep
You're definitely
around
a
if I
child,
wanted to, but
Tophia.
I don't.
No, you
Subscribe if
couldn't.
you enjoy, please.
You couldn't do
Okay,
that.
let's see if this will work. Sorry, guys, I had to try
I
to
don't know why
fix
it says I'm
the
still
beta.
here.
If you
I'm
guys
not.
have it, make sure
I'm
you
in
share the
Japan.
live out, please. Why would Jeffrey send me a
Been here for like an hour or two,
cease
by
and
the way.
desist?
I had like a 5 hour layover. Exhausted. I have a 13-hour flight
Well,
tomorrow.
you don't send people a cease and desist because you want them to stop talking about you. The thing is,
Sophia, you threatened to do that, and you threatened to sue them probably on a daily basis.
Jeffree Star can't send shit,
Hope you guys can hear
considering
me.
the fact that everything I said
I'm
is
trying not to
facts.
talk very loudly here
There
so I
is
don't
no
bother people.
allegedly. He can't send a cease and desist to someone who's telling the truth. I mean, you could
You
do your
threaten to do
research
it all the time.
on TikTok to tell us to send someone a cease and desist because you don't want them to talk about you
But that's my internet.
is
So you think
coward
that's smart.
work. You're telling
Yeah, Sophia, it's coward work.
him to be a coward
See,
because
I
people
wonder which person here does that.
have a right to talk about people on the
The
internet. It's
speaker
called
does, I
freedom of
guess.
speech. If
You guys
he
can hear me.
chooses to post what he chooses to post on the
You guys
internet,
can't hear me. I'm
then that
sorry.
is
I'm just
public
trying to
for
not
people to
yell and
talk
talk very
about. You
loudly.
can't sit here and say, I hope he sends you a cease and desist. Sure, but it's freedom of speech. If he sends me a cease and
It
desist,
is
he's a
freedom of
punk.
speech,
He's a
Sophia.
punk
So
ASS
why
if
do
he
you
sends
always
me a cease
threaten
and
to
desist. Because that is
send those to
absolutely
your
dastardly
audience
work
and
to tell
threaten
someone
to
to
sue
stop
them,
talking
like
about you.
on a daily
Because if you're trying
basis?
to shut someone up, then that must mean it's true. You wouldn't be shutting somebody up if
So does that mean all the stuff about you and the teen porn and all that shit is true? Because the harder you try and shut someone up about it, the more it's true. So that means everything that that housekeeper said is true too, right?
it wasn't true. I'm just saying. Telling someone to stop talking about you means that what I'm saying is correct.
Haven't I always said about Tophia, me thinks doth protest too much? She's just flipping it around now. I mean, she's saying
How
that,
is that
and people
homophobic?
have been
That's not
saying
even
it to her for like
homophobic.
40
People
years.
can talk all they want to an extent. There's
More.
a
I
difference
mean,
about
since
talking about
COVID, right?
someone
That was
and spreading
2021,
misinformation
2020 it started.
and lying. I want you to show where I took money out of a GoFundMe.
I don't care if you took money out of
You
it,
can't even do
Sophia.
that.
The fact that you started it and tried to take money from people when you had it already is the problem, and that's why you're a scammer.
That's misinformation.
Moron.
All you have is videos of me going shopping. So I can't go shopping with money that my family gave me?
No, because your family didn't give you any money. You were living in a fucking car, and then you were in a homeless shelter. What money are they giving you? Shut up, man.
Hello? You can't show that. I don't
You've been
have money
pissing
to
me
a
off lately,
GoFundMe. I
man.
don't
All the
have
shit she
access
says.
to it.
All the
Like I
racist
said,
shit. It's just
I
like,
have the proof why GoFundMe took it down because they couldn't get a
so,
hold of what's his name.
it just
And
like
you guys
whittles away
legit
at you, man. Like, she's just such a negative fucking person. She's just such a fucking black
admitted that.
hole.
You see how stupid you are? You can't even lie properly because a lot of y'all admitted and said, well,
Move
he went online
backwards.
and said, you stopped talking to him. I didn't have direct contact
I'm
to
gonna
him. So
move
you
down
admitted that I didn't scam people. You said it out
people.
of your own
I'm not
words.
bothering people.
Thank you for proving me right. Thank you. Y'all
I
just
wonder if
literally
his
proved me
outlet check
right.
all the lights
You
on.
just literally admitted you lied in 4K.
Guess I could be
Oh, well,
wrong. I guess
you
we'll find
couldn't
out.
get he said that you stopped contacting him. So you just
Yeah, of
admitted that I
course.
didn't have
Okay,
access
cool.
to the GoFundMe and I never scammed people.
You
Thank you.
scammed them.
Exactly.
You just weren't successful at it. They got their money back. You're just bad at it. You're not smart enough to do it. I mean,
You guys are stupid. You can't even keep your life
you're
straight.
stupid,
You
Tophia.
don't even know how to lie properly.
Sophia, you are the worst fucking liar I've ever seen or heard of in my entire life. You make me seem like Gary Oldman. I mean, Jesus Christ, Sophia, you're such a bad liar. You're so bad. Again, I'm a pretty decent liar, from years of abusing
I thought
substances.
that was a spider. I was gonna say, "Ugh." I had my hand
You get
shake,
really
and
good at it.
it's a
I'll just
literal
tell you
video
guys,
of
if you
Jeffree
have any
Star saying,
experience with that. You
"Look,
get
my
good at
friend
it
is on TV and
very
he shows
rapidly.
Trump." Not only that, the way he talked to someone
Shut
asking him for
up
a
about
job is
Trump,
insane.
man. You play the same fucking playbook as him. You fucking will change what you're saying mid-sentence. You hyper exaggerate stuff so that you can claim it wasn't true later on. You always claim that you're just trolling. That's all lies. That's all fake news. Fake news, that's fake. Those screenshots are fake. That's a fake video. That's AI. That's not real. Yes, it is, man.
Like,
Shut up.
okay, like
Shut up,
you
Tophia.
tell you. He literally said he was like,
God, she's
it's
fucking
a video
annoying
on
lately, man.
TikTok,
Like,
and I
she's
put it
so
in
fucking
the video I made
smart.
about
She
him.
thinks she's so fucking smart. She might be one of the dumbest people in the entire country.
But he literally was like, "I'm unboxing makeup," and you commented asking me for a job. He said something like that, and he said,
Why are you
"Shiesty."
still
I don't know.
talking
There was
about
like
this
Shiesty
guy,
in the username,
man?
and he
Like,
goes,
why are you
"Shiesty,
so
yeah, you probably
obsessed
are
with this
Shiesty. You're
dude? You're
probably gonna steal
so
from me."
jealous
And
of
he goes,
him. You
and then
always talk about how much money he has, how much money he makes. All you can think about is that. But then you're gonna say, "Oh, it doesn't matter how many views or how much money he makes." Even though you're so obsessed with it, you constantly rant about having 52
he
hours.
said, "Well, you might not steal from me, but your username and by the way you act, you sound shady. How
No,
is
it
someone
wasn't the
shady
way he acted. She's leaving out this whole part that she brought up a million times in the last 5 videos. The motherfucker,
yeah,
sorry.
you probably are Shiesty. You're probably gonna
Oh, the guy's name, the fucking person asking him for a job, his name in the chat was Shiesty something. So that was what he's talking. Like, shut up,
steal
man.
from me."
How do you not
And he
get
goes,
that?
and then he said, "Well, you might not
The
steal
guy's
from
name
me,
was Shiesty
but your username and by the way you act, you sound shady. How is someone shady for asking for a job? Okay? That's shady.
because their
Like
name
what?
is Shiesty, like Mark or something.
It's
It was
on
something
TikTok.
really
Just type it up.
ridiculous.
It's in one of the videos I and the
Shut
one of
up,
the
man.
videos I made
Just
about
shut up.
Jeffree Star. It's there. Like I literally
Yeah, why bother showing it? Also, in this video or the last video too, she's like, I got all these screenshots about Jake, whoever the fuck Jacob is, saying shit to me, and then she's like, well, I'm not gonna show any of you guys the screenshot. What's the point? You're just gonna not like it anyway. Like, shut up, man. She always claims to have screenshots. She always claims to have. Oh, and then she's like, I have all these screenshots, and then I can't remember if this is this video or the last one. She says, I have all these screenshots, and then she's like, well, it would actually take me a little while to get out my other phone and take a screenshot. So she didn't have any of them.
showed
She's so
the
full of shit,
videos.
man.
In
She's
that
such a
video,
fucking
he
terrible
said Trump
liar.
is my friend.
She
I
thinks
did that
everyone
one,
else is
and
a
I
fat
even showed a
liar.
video
She's
where he
so
was
bad.
crying because TikTok was taking
She's one of the
20%
worst
of
liars
his
I've
gift
seen in my
of
life.
his earnings because he got a
Easily.
violation. Because he caught a
Easily one of the
violation,
worst.
TikTok took 20%.
Which is
He's like, I guess
crazy.
TikTok don't want us to make
Her and all
money.
the lolcows are like the worst. Actually, not all of them. Some of them are okay liars. Boogie was a pretty good liar because he's a borderline sociopath. So.
All of that. It was a whole thing. Hold on, let
And
me
he
open
lied
it.
about
But yeah, he was
having
like,
cancer.
I guess
Yeah,
TikTok don't want us to
that's
make
pretty
money because
sociopathic
TikTok is
behavior.
taking 20% of my gifts. I'm like, I don't really care. I'm very much
Yeah, I'm sure you don't really care. That's why you just brought it up and had to mention it to everyone, right?
thirsty. I don't know what it is, but I've been dehydrated a lot.
Gee, I wonder why you live in the you live in New Mexico in the desert. Your hair looks like you've been in the desert for a week every time you're on stream. Like,
Storage.
what?
My brother
What are
has
you
all
talking
kinds
about,
of
lady?
CDs. The CD collection is like, I need. I'll show
Your
you other
brother has
CDs,
a
and even the
CD
Disney
collection
CDs.
from the
Man,
grave. Wow,
that
a
CD got
CD
lost in the car
collection, you
because
guys.
the carjacking, or
What
unless
would
you
you
put in
even
storage.
do with these CDs, Tophia? There's no way you have a CD player. There's no way. You have two phones. Like
I
what?
hope he did. I found a Hannah Montana CD, and it has
Wow,
Jesse McCartney on it, but
Hannah
it came with
Montana CD with
Polaroids
Jesse
at
McCartney.
Savers, and I bought it, and he's like, I want it, please, and I was like, no, it's mine. Like I was like, I know if I don't get to that thrift store and look, he goes
What?
Polaroids at Savers, and I bought it, and he's like, I want it, please, and I was like, no,
Your
it's mine.
brother said that he wanted a Hannah Montana CD featuring Jesse McCartney. Did I hear that right, or was it someone else at the store?
Like I was like, I know if I don't get to that thrift store and look, he goes running, and then like he'll take the good CDs, and I'm like, darn it. So anyways, I was like,
So what? You couldn't afford them for shit, and you had nothing to play them on. What the fuck does it matter if your brother buys them? You're living in the car with
I
him.
want it,
Like
and then he
what?
was like, I'll pay you $20, and I was like, okay, I guess. And he said
Shut
he would pay
up,
me
man.
money, so I was like, I guess I made chicken tenders, man. They were crispy. I made mashed potatoes,
She's
corn.
so fucking scatterbrained. She's the attention of a cocker spaniel. She was just in the middle of a sentence about CDs that her brother had. Now she's talking about chicken nuggets. Fucking 32, man. Why are you talking about making chicken nuggets for yourself? This is crazy, man. Like eating boneless tenders or something is one thing, but if you're eating dinosaur, and I'm pretty confident she's eating dinosaur nuggets. Like, you're fucking 32, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I made a homemade cane sauce. It was crazy.
I don't
I
believe for
cooked
a
it up
sec.
and shit.
Like, there's no way you get chicken nuggets in 2026 that aren't dinosaur shit. I just
I'm
find it
boring, but
hard
you
to
can
believe.
leave.
I don't know. I haven't bought chicken nuggets in like fucking 20 years. I'm 35, man. I couldn't even tell you the last time I bought chicken nuggets. Like even at a restaurant, I bought like boneless tenders, which are borderline nuggets, but
Jeez.
they're
Oh,
in
I didn't
shit.
take a
They're whatever.
screenshot. I didn't
This is
even
so
take
embarrassing.
screenshots
That's
because
so
I was busy all
embarrassing.
day.
I'd be
I
so
cooked,
embarrassed to share
and
that.
then there was an incident that happened, and yeah, it was a whole
I'd
thing.
be so fucking
Something happened
embarrassed.
today, and I was cooking. I had ordered, I don't know,
Can't
my
even bother
groceries so I
answering
could
people.
cook, and one of my sauces was missing, and then
Oh,
it said I
really?
couldn't receive a refund, and I
How
was like, what?
quiet.
No, they're not taking my money. And then I had to fell asleep.
Of
So
course.
then I ended up cooking, and then I had to clean, and then I got my hair straightened.
So yeah,
How am I a flop when there's literally 696 people? That may not be a lot of people, but I'm not a flop. And you can't
that's
call someone
okay. I'm gonna do some math, you guys. She said 696, and I'm just gonna double check this really quick. How many people globally have access to the internet on a daily basis? I think it's about 4 billion. Last I checked. Oh my God, that's way more than I fucking thought. So 74% of the population. So Tophia has, let's say 700 viewers, right? Oops. You guys might have seen that. Oh well. Oh well. I won't be here much longer anyway. So 696 divided by 4 billion, 100,000 million billion, right? 100. Hard for me to count all these zeros here. Thousand, thousand, 1,000,000, 100,000,000. I think that's billion. So, oh, sorry, it's not even it's six. Let's fix that. So that's like what? Not even point one. Like not even 0.01%. I think it's like 0.001. A little bit more, 0.0012. I mean, times 10 to the negative 7. Okay, and then we'll make it a percentage. No, it's supposed to be times. Oh, god damn it. I fucking hate Google Calculator sometimes. Okay, times 100. So we'll turn this into a percentage so we can get a better feel for the number, right? Okay, so it's this percentage of the world. So 0.0000116%. It's, to call that a rounding error is not even fair to rounding errors. I mean, this is such a small amount that it might as well not even. This is a percentage, right, you guys? So this would be 1%. This would be zero point 0.1. So this would be like so right here would be like the 53 million views to fit, I think, right? Let's just say let's do the 53 million quickly, and we'll do it times 100 right off the bat. So we'll do, and we'll just assume that they're all unique viewers, right? 53, 100,000, 100,000, 53 million. Let me just make sure I type this right. 100,000, 100 million. Okay. And then we'll multiply this by 100. I guess I could just divide it by two less zeros, but I just want to write out the equation for everyone to see. Oh, whoops. And of course I typed it incorrectly again. I've done that twice now. That's pretty bad. Okay, so assuming Tophia had 53 million unique viewers, which I don't buy for a second, on her one video, it's 0.883 repeating percent. So not even 1%, not even 0.9%. I guess you could round it up depending on the significant figures. But anyway, sorry, I went off topic there, you guys. I just wanted to give
a
you guys
flop
a clue
if
of
you've never been
how,
on.
I mean,
So
now this
if
video
you've
is going
never
to be
been
so
on, you can't
fucking
call
long.
someone a flop. I'm my poser. I've been listening to them since
I just want
middle
you guys
school.
to see
Solo
that
Boy,
as a
excuse me.
percentage.
Sorry, the first song I ever heard was well, it was
Needs to go
popular when
get
I was in
something to
school because
drink
Dance
too, you
Dance was
guys. I'm
popular.
dying.
They used to play that at all the middle school dances. Everyone would go crazy when that came when they played that. Dance Dance, we're falling apart to have
So
night.
fucking
My hair,
tone deaf,
yes,
man.
it's straightened.
So
Jeffree
bad.
Star is a racist Trump supporting pedophile. He
Back to
would get
Jeffree Star once again. Back to Jeffree Star and Tophia. You may not support him, but you do everything that he does, and you're equally as racist and equally as bigoted, especially towards trans people and minority. Like you're such a fucking hypocrite.
views. And
So
of course
bad.
you would defend a pedophile. Yikes. I don't support Trump. Where did I support Trump? I voted Kamala
You
Harris.
do through your actions and your behavior.
I really don't care about people
You,
saying, because I'm not going to argue with you whether I am or not. I literally said who I voted for. Plus, I'm not the same as Jeffree Star. You could try to compare me all you want, but you
you
just did
voted
not
for Mitt
defended him.
Romney
I'm
once
so
instead of Barack
tired.
Obama.
I straightened my hair to copy Jeffree.
Like what?
Jeffree doesn't own straight hair. Jeffree literally dressed the way he dressed back in the day because he was copying Dobby Vanity. How about that? He literally tried to dress like he was
How
seen.
about that?
Let's be for real. He
How
doesn't even
about
have
how about that?
any real
That's what Tony Soprano does. How about that?
style. He just copies people. It's not a war. I don't know what it is. It might be a that was never there. That just like popped up out of nowhere. I never had that on my face, but I just learned to live with it
Actually, he
because
says
who
that too.
cares? I could probably have it right off, but
I love
why
that
would I
show.
care?
I know like
And
every
then it would
episode
probably
like the
be a
back of my
scar.
hand.
So no, I didn't get a blowout.
I don't remember
A
seeing so
blowout is not this. This is just straight ends. Blowout is like you'll have to see it. It's like curled, but that's what I want. A
Sophia,
man
it
child.
looks like you live in a fucking desert, not in a shelter. I mean, you're in the
Well, I'm not a
desert
man, and I'm
in
definitely not
Mexico,
a
so I
child.
don't know why
That's weird. Why are you talking about? Why do you want someone to be a child?
you bring children up all the time. You're constantly talking about the fucking Benet Ramsey tattoo. Like, shut up, man. You talk about children all the time. You're constantly talking about middle school, about 12-year-olds. You spent like 20 minutes of one of your more recent videos talking about an underage girl you had like modding or something. I don't remember it exactly.
I'm not
She
a man
threw
child,
so
but
much
okay.
shit that day.
Thank you for the good Miss
She
Lemon.
threw
Like
so much shit.
you're trying so hard to rage bait and try to get me mad or like
You
try to
are
say
mad.
outrageous
You're
things, and it's
you're
not
literally fuming right now. I mean, you are going off. You're losing your fucking mind.
working. You know, you are right. It's just so
Like
crazy.
everyone in
I
this
don't even know
airport
what to
hates
say to
you now.
you. You need to hop off Jeffree Star's D. He doesn't want you, obviously. Yeah. Jeffree Star doesn't even know you for you to be defending him like that. And on top of that,
Why you don't know him to be attacking him like this? Like, what are you fucking talking about?
if you're a
What
black
are you
woman, right,
talking
which
about?
I'm assuming you are by the
Why would
profile
you assume that?
picture, yeah, that's
What?
crazy to be
Okay,
defending a man
Tophia.
that said he would put bleach on, or no, he would throw battery acid at a black woman to lighten her skin tone. And considering
When did he say that? Show that video to me. Show it to me. Just show me like a single frame from the video. Just link it to me actually. Just link the video. Just put it in your chat. Just for one time, show us
the
this shit
fact
to
he
me. Like
fetishizes
that.
black men, but you're defending someone who literally does that to your
When
own
he
people is so crazy.
fetishizes black
He does
women.
fetishize black men because a lot of the men he's dated have been black basketball players or
So
rappers,
what?
and he's talked about how he signed NDAs and how he could literally tell everyone about the DL men and stuff. He wants to
What?
expose them, but he fetishizes them. There's a whole bunch of stuff about Jeffree Star. You defending him, it came out he
Okay.
was racist. He treated a
Okay.
black employee horribly around the time all that
Okay,
drama was
Tophia.
going on with Trisha Paytas. When Jeffree Star's hairstylist, I think it was Jeffree
Well, then
Star's
why are you so
hairstylist,
mad that he
threatened
wouldn't give
Trisha
someone a
Paytas to
job
show
if
up
he
to her
treats his
house and
employees like
doxed
shit?
her and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't have to shut up. It's the truth.
You do have
If
to
you're
shut
telling me
up.
to shut up, then it's
You need to
true.
stop
I
talking
am
for
so
real.
tired. I'm gonna have to
You
go to
need to
sleep early
stop.
too because I gotta get up early. I'm like already getting drowsy. Jesus Christ.
What?
What? I'm not doing this for anyone. I'm not even seeing anybody. Oh,
Yeah, I
she's
don't
doing
think
this for
she's
her friend
drunk again,
she's
but I
harassing. I'm not
definitely
harassing
still
anybody.
think she
You
was
don't even know.
intoxicated at one
I don't
stream.
have
She
time
goes
to hang
off
out. I'm
screaming
busy
that
all
she's
day.
not drunk. She doesn't drink.
What?
I
Like
don't
some
believe
of you
that
guys
for
are
a second.
crazy. I don't
She doesn't
harass
drink.
anybody
She's
considering
on
the fact that
something in
that's
that video. She
misinformation.
was fucked
You
up.
don't have any proof. Provide the proof. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't think I would look good
You
doing the bob.
provide the
I
proof,
harassed
man. It's your fucking
Justin. No, I didn't.
stream. You're always the one shouting that you have receipts, that you have proof. Holy shit, the line
Do you have any
is
proof of
huge.
that? You want to move from one
Wow,
thing
I
to the
regret
next.
not going
You don't have
earlier.
any
Holy
proof that I harassed
fuck.
anybody. First of all, how can I harass someone I'm in a group chat with?
Shit.
And if I harass them, then why did they
That's a
interact with me?
huge
That
line.
literally makes no sense. It's hard for you to believe that someone that is conventionally
Fuck
attractive
me.
liked me at one point because you're jealous. It's your
I'm not jealous. I'm the farthest thing from jealous. I couldn't be any less jealous of you if I was actively trying.
projections. When you say you're jealous and you're projecting, you're the one that's jealous. You're the one that
You're the one that just said not even 10 minutes ago that anyone saying shit like that, trying to get them to stop speaking, does it because they're really guilty of it, and you're doing that right now. Yeah.
that's projecting because nobody likes you. Okay?
Okay,
Nobody
Tophia, this is such projection. She has literally fucking no one in her life. Her mom's on, like she always says, her mom's on the way out. Once her mom's gone, there'll be nothing left for her. She'll just be a homeless, lonely homeless person. Maybe she'll link up with her dad. They'll be homeless together. I mean, I don't know. Like, what else is gonna happen to her once she's gone? Do you think she'll get better? When her brother died, she stayed the same, if not got worse. So I don't ever see her turn her life around in a 180-degree fashion. I foresee her being homeless and broke till the day she dies.
want you.
Just like
I
Lucas
choose
Werner,
not to be
both of them.
wanted. The issue with me is I
Yeah, you choose not to be wanted. You guys hear that from Tophia? She, even though she's like constantly crushing on people, constantly talking about how much she wants to be with them, and how good she would be in relationships and stuff, she actually has been choosing not to be wanted this
it's
entire
easy
time.
access. I could go sleep around if I wanted to, but I don't. That's the
Sure,
only
you
thing
could,
people want
Tophia. Dude, even in that shelter, no one probably wants anything to do with you besides the people who want to exploit
nowadays is
you.
to sleep with somebody, and I don't
Again,
do
just
that.
from
I'm not looking for
experience,
somebody
like
to sleep with. You like
they
some
would
people, that's
they
fine.
would
I'm not shaming,
say that
but for
they're her
me,
boyfriend
I
and they
don't
would
go
cheat on
looking for someone
her.
to
They
sleep
would
with.
use her just to
All that I get
carry
told
stuff
when
to
men
legal
interact with me is that they
substances
want
and
to sleep with me.
alcohol. Like
It's either that or old
they
creepy
fucking
men or
use her
old
like
men in general.
crazy, you
I'm not
guys.
gonna
She would
date
get
someone
used
that's
like
practically the
crazy.
same age as my dad. That's really weird.
She'd be
Unless it's
carrying
an older
shit for
woman, then
someone all
fine.
the time. She'd be
That
red
I don't
dirty
care.
like
But an older man,
24/7.
no thank you.
I
I'm not
promise
gonna
they would
do all that.
force you to do it.
Plus, you
And she
got
would
too many
cave in
issues,
because
too
she
much
was
dramas.
cold
No, thank
pussy,
you.
afraid
The
of
last
any
person that liked me
confrontation.
had a crazy ex or got back with them. But it's so crazy
Crazy
because you
what?
just literally talked about how she would harm you and then harm herself. You know what I mean? Self deletion. And you
I fucking hate these euphemisms, you guys. I hate it. I hate when anyone on YouTube says it. I hate it when anyone says it, period. So fucking it minimizes like everything behind that word, right? It's so crazy that she's talking about free speech and yet she purposely limits her free speech just so she can make $16 on TikTok.
I don't want to be in the mix of that. That's very
Oh
dangerous.
my
People will
god.
believe anything, right?
That's
It's just like when
crazy.
they said that Bruno Mars was in debt, $50 million for gambling at a casino, lost his money, ended up in
Oh
debt.
my
I don't know, it
god,
was
this
something like
line,
that,
you
and
guys.
it turned out to not be
Holy
true. It's so crazy.
fuck.
People will tell you shit and you believe it. You have a really hard time with
There's like
understanding things,
there's
and
like
that's okay because the fact
20
that they're
people on
now
this
talking about
line and
literacy and
it's
how some people are not
for a fucking
illiterate and
airport
can't read,
Starbucks.
yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised that you don't
Like
understand.
by
Like
the turn, like
anytime
by the
someone has
gate.
done something,
I mean,
you
literally, I
say
could
it's friendly. You
throw
don't like,
something to the
and
gate
I'm gonna explain it
where
in
I'm
a way for
sitting,
you to
end up at
understand.
Starbucks.
You
There may
don't
be
walk
like
up to your friend, like right. Let's say you walked up to your
25
friend and be
people,
like,
both of them
"Oh my
working.
god,"
Sorry, I'm
or
in the
don't
line,
like,
so I heard
and I'm
that.
gonna explain it
I might need to speed her
in a
up
way
though.
for you to understand. You don't walk up to your friend, like right. Let's say you walked up to your friend and be like, "Oh my god," um, or you don't walk up to your friend and say, "You know what you did just a minute ago turned me on." Like you don't. Are you gonna tell your friends you get turned on by them? Then that's really weird.
No.
Then that would kind of be friends with benefits. If you don't want to be with them, then you're friends with benefits. That's
What?
stupid. Like why would you walk up and you wouldn't do that, right? But
What?
again, that's not being friendly. Like I know what I experienced. I know what happened. I'm not like, you know what I mean?
People are desperate, Tophia, including you. You're so desperate, man. You're looking for like a shred of affection from somewhere, just like Christian, and you're both fucking sad.
It depends if you don't want to be with them. You know, you just, how
Okay,
do I say it?
Tophia.
Friends with benefits is literally sleeping
Oh
with
yeah,
someone,
Tophia, you know so
but
much about all this.
you see
Please
them
give me all your advice on
as a friend.
relationships
You
that
don't
you've never been in a single one, but somehow you still know enough to talk about it, just like Christian. Oh shit, did my internet just take a
really
shit?
define the relationship. And some people could say stuff like that and not define a
On like
relationship.
free
You don't
Wi-Fi
say that to
here
somebody
through
you're
a
not trying to
VPN,
get
you
in bed
guys.
with. Like, okay, all I
What?
did was exist. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, you did. You may not think you did, but you've been asking for nothing but this because every time someone asks you to do something else, you refuse. So you just refuse to get off social media. You refuse to take housing in exchange for it. I mean, you're gonna be fucking doing this shit for the rest of your life, man. You're gonna be crying on a live stream for the next 15 years, man. How crazy is that, guys? That she might live to be 80. She might live another 48 years. Isn't that insane?
I
I mean, Lucas Werner is like 50 something now, and he's still doing the same shit.
just existed. And then it's just so crazy. And then
He
people
just
literally say,
lying,
like,
you
oh, that's
guys.
being
How does
friendly.
it get
In front of
longer?
thousands of people on the live, you read a
It gets
comment.
longer
It was a
every
little
fucking
weird
time.
because of the comment that was read, which I literally
Make
commented and
sure I didn't
said,
miss my
I
flight,
had heart
you guys.
surgery when I was
What I'm
5,
saying
mind
here.
you, 5 years old. And I have a scar from when I had heart
Wow, I had a hernia operation when I was 1. Sophia. So just rant and rave about it all the
surgery.
time, you
Because
know?
someone said, do you care about women with stretch marks? Well, the whole thing like that. And he responded. And then he said, it doesn't matter if someone has scars or whatever, any
It
scars, right?
doesn't.
And so I commented that and I said, I have a scar from heart surgery when I was 5. He read the comment and he literally said, you don't know what that does to me. It turns me on. And I was just like, did I just hear
Wait, this is a
that on the
comment?
live? And then everyone told him to
Wait,
do
was
me when
this
I was
even a
5.
person in real
He
life?
read the comment and he literally said, you don't know what that does to me. It turns me on. And
He
I was just
said
like,
it to her. It sounds like he said it to her over a message of some kind or over a social media platform. So this wasn't even in real life, it sounds like.
did I?
Yeah, Sophia, you just really know everything.
I just hear that on the live, and then everyone told him to chill.
I
They were
just
in the
hear
comment
that on my
sections, chill,
live.
chill.
So he was in your so okay, if other people were telling him that in the comment section, it means he was in the comments. He wasn't you weren't in front of him in person, man. Like what do you think? That someone that's never met you in person.
Chill.
Shut up,
And then I
Tophia.
said, chill. I
Shut
was
up.
like, I don't even know you like that, but okay.
Shut up,
Yeah,
man.
he read the comment and he said
Shut
that
up.
afterwards. I don't gotta make this stuff up. I didn't screen record the live
You
because I
are
don't screen
making
record
you're
lives.
making a lot of it
But
up.
he said it on the live. I don't
Shit is
gotta make that
crazy.
stuff up. He said it in front of thousands of people.
Crazy.
That's what he said. And I was just like,
Thousands of people, you have 700 people in your live right now, Tophia. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Thousands of people?
and then
How many people watched your last TikTok? Let's just see if we can find that. I don't have TikTok today, so I have no fucking idea. Uh, let's just see if I can find like a number on here. If you guys, oh my god, it's still, oh my god, it's still Wesley or whatever the fuck the guy's name. Gate. Oh, fuck me, you guys. I was sitting in the right spot earlier. Oh, fuck. Hang on a second, guys. Is she banned off the TikTok again? Okay, it's just my shitty internet. John Candy. Oh my god, the internet here is so bad. Alright, I'll be right back because I need to. I'm sitting in the wrong fucking spot right now. And I was in the right spot earlier, which makes me feel really stupid. So, I'll be right back. Alright, you guys may think I'm crazy, but when I'm in the airport, I just leave my shit when I need to go somewhere like the bathroom or go get something to eat. Because, where are you gonna go? You know, you're past security at this point if you're near the gate. So you're gonna take my shit and run away. You're gonna run back out of the airport, or I mean, I guess you could dash to a plane that's leaving at that exact moment. But call me stupid or whatever. But I don't know. I fly these long haul flights several times a year, 4 times a year usually, because there and back twice. So you know, it's just leave my shit, except for like my passport, phone, and wallet. The rest of that shit I'll leave there. Like my laptop, I just left here. Again, like
then like,
where's
some
someone gonna
people,
go? If
which
it's
I've had
missing
that
when you
happen
come back,
recently,
I
where they're
just tell
like, they'll say
someone.
something
They
or like
just
black
look at the
out
cameras and
or like be
take
like,
my
oh,
shit in two
I
seconds.
didn't say that. Yes, you did say that. You very
Now,
much
stealing
did.
something out of
I
it
had
isn't bad,
recent
but all my shit's
situations
locked on it.
not that long
Well, my
ago
bag
where
is
stuff like
right
that has
now, but there's
happened.
nothing in there.
It's not
I
a
just have a switch in it. That's
surprising
about it.
thing, right? I was on live, I was
Passport's in my
drawing. Thank you
pocket.
for the gifts. And all of a sudden he says my name. He's just
You guys ever
zoned out or
travel
something and he said my name.
internationally or whatever? Like, the only thing that fucking matters is your passport, right? You could fucking lose everything else that you own, but as long as you have that, you're gonna be
And
good.
I didn't
I
comment anything.
promise.
I didn't say anything. Like he didn't even see a comment. He just
You'll
said
still
that.
get
And then
home at
I was
least,
like, you heard that guy's right because I was on live. And they're like,
You'll get
and I
home.
was like, he said that out of nowhere. I wasn't
Need
even
a hot
commenting. I was
dog
just
here? Is
drawing
the
on my tablet.
fucking.
And he said that.
I
So
might
that's
still go
crazy.
get one.
So I was
I'm
like, oh, okay.
fucking hungry.
So it's things like that. And then
I hate airport
I
food. It's
got a
like
big
eight
old bump on
dollars
my
for a
finger.
hot
You
for a
see that?
fucking single
And
hot
it's
dog
super
here.
itchy too. Compared to this finger, it's like all
The
bumped out.
soda was.
Anyways, that's not
I mean, I
rags.
fucking
That's
hate drink
literally
soda, but
bandanas. Those are not my
I
bandanas.
need
But
sugar
anyways,
and something to
yeah, it's
wake
just
me
so
up.
crazy because it's just like things like that. And especially there was some other
Tired.
stuff, but
Sorry, I've
anyways,
been like
that's
trailing
literally
off
bandana.
Tophia
I
here.
got a big old
I'll
bump
go
on my
back to
finger.
you soon.
You see that?
I need to
And it's
finish
super
this
itchy
fucking
too.
video though, 'cause it's
Compared to this finger,
almost
it's like all
20. This
bumped
is
out.
almost 30 minutes now.
Anyways, that's not rags.
Just over
That's
half of
literally
it.
bandanas. Those are not my bandanas.
Dude, okay, they're not yours. Why the fuck were you wearing them? You look so stupid. I mean, you look insanely stupid with a do-rag on. And you can call it bandana all day. It was you had it wrapped like a fucking do-rag, right? Nobody fucking wears a bandana like that. As a as your average white guy, with I used to have really long hair, and when I used to play sports and stuff, I used to have to wear a bandana, and I did not wear it like that. So good. I didn't, you know. I just didn't wear it like that. It doesn't do like. I mean, I guess maybe it does something if your hair is as long as hers and you have it in a bun, but I don't know if you're someone like me. Like, what the fuck does that do to help my hair? You know? How does that help keep? I don't know. I've never worn a bandana
But
like that.
anyways, yeah, it's just so crazy because it's just like
She just looks so
things like
stupid.
that,
You
and
know? Like she
especially
looks like she want like that Tupac. I got a Tupac shirt. You guys, I got a Tupac shirt.
there was
Like
some
she
other
looks
stuff, but
like a
yeah, it's just
Tupac
crazy.
wannabe. It looks exactly like her T-shirt. Like she copied the exact way
I know
you
I don't do.
wrapped it
It's
around
not
Stefan.
uncommon. It's not weird. What is weird? Because people do it all the time. Some guy, I don't know if it
Battery
was actually
low.
him. but he sent a video
How the fuck are my headphones low
himself.
on
I
battery?
can't, like,
They were
I'm like
charging like for the
unsolicited too,
last
and I'm like,
3
did I
hours.
ask for that? Like, oh, I was thinking of you. It's just like
There's no way
it's
the
not
battery's low.
uncommon for people to do that. I'm not shocked anymore.
The 20%
It
is
happens quite
fucking.
often than you think.
I
That
actually
is
have to
you
get
because it's
this
just
headphone. I
like
only
I
have
don't even
one of
ask for that
them.
stuff.
Otherwise, I
I've
just pick
received
up very
nudes.
well.
I
And I
received
have a new set
videos.
in my backpack.
When I
Just
was younger, I was
open.
16. Some older guy sent me corn stuff. There's
When she was younger and she was 16, so once again talking about when she was a child, even though she says, well, I don't talk about children, you're literally talking about when you were under 18 right now, so
this guy from another country on Facebook that was sending me corn videos of a guy,
shut up,
and a
man.
woman.
Shut up,
Basically,
Tophia.
they were doing things right, and it's so crazy because it's just like I know that's what he's trying to
Don't
say he
talk.
wants to do to me, and I'm like, I don't even know you. One, I don't know you. You live out of the country, and that's weird. If you just want to do that with me, you could have just said that in a message instead of sending those videos. This was recently on Facebook, and I'm like, ew, like what is wrong with you? The men over there are crazy. They're either judging or shaming me, and they look horrendous. The men that are literally talking about my looks look horrible. Or there's creepy men like Justin. There's a Justin over there that is really creepy that says, I don't know who he is. All I know, he says that he gives really good hugs and
What?
just being really creepy. I don't even know. And then I got
Is she talking about someone else in the shelter or apartments with her? I don't even know where the fuck she is right now. Whenever I see that yellow thing behind her, I know she's not in. Well, she might be in the
like, what is
shelter.
wrong with you?
What do
The
I
men
know?
over there are crazy. They're either judging or shaming. If you just want to do that with me, you could have just said that in a message instead of sending those videos. This was recently on Facebook, and I'm like, ew, like, what is wrong
Recently
with
on Facebook. So once again, not even in person, not a real human being interacting with her. It's just all digital. So for all she fucking knows, it's not even a real person. Like
you? The men over there are crazy. They're either
this is like Christian with their theoretical exes. You know, that's like the vibe I'm getting right now. Tophia has theoretical boyfriends,
judging or shaming me, and they look
and she chose not to be attractive. Or what she say? What was the line? She chose not to. Yeah, I think it was like what she
horrendous.
said.
The men that are literally talking about my looks look horrible. Or there's creepy men
Oh, it might be in the
like
comments
Justin.
too. I'm
There's
pretty
a
sure
Justin over there that is
chose.
really creepy that says, I don't know who he is. All I know, he says that he gives really good hugs
I choose not
and
to be
just being really
wanted.
creepy.
There
I
it
don't even
is.
know. And then I got some men
That
over
is
there that
kind
are
of
like
creepy,
crazy,
right?
crazed out. That is
Okay, I don't think she's in the
really
shelter. I
creepy
think
that
she's in that
says, I don't know who he is. All
apartment
I
or
know, he
hotel or
says that he
whatever.
gives really good hugs and just being really creepy. I don't
So
even
she
know.
doesn't even
And then
know
I
anything
got
about him.
some men over there that are like crazed out. I don't even know. It's not uncommon. Like that, if I were to go to my hidden requested messages, which I do, I have so much of them that I haven't answered. There's thousands of them, and the reason I don't answer them is because one,
Um,
ANA からお客様の意味で失礼いたします。ANA889 便でシドニーご出発の山本様、山本翔吾様、確認したいことがございます。恐れ入りますが、7時3番搭乗口までお越しください。
Oh shit, you guys. Have I been recording this? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. Holy shit, I'm stupid. I'm fucking sorry, you guys.
There are some negative
I
comments.
just thought I
Two,
posted this.
there are
I'm so fucking
sexualized
sorry.
comments.
That's
People
like
sending me their
5 minutes into
unsoliciteds.
playing.
Like, I don't need to see that. The amount of men being like, I will marry you. I'm gonna come down to America and marry you. I don't even know you. I don't like what? It's
I'm gonna
crazy. Like,
speed
no,
this
hey,
up
hi,
now.
how
I
are
feel
you?
bad. I
You want
just
to go
left
out to
you
eat? I won't go out
sitting
to eat
for like
with
a
you, but still,
fucking maybe like
that's why I
two
don't
minutes.
answer my messages. When people say answer your messages, I
That's really
message you.
bad.
If I don't see it, I'm
I
not
know
gonna
it got into at
answer.
least
My
minute
messages
30
are
or
filled
something.
with nonsense. Someone offered to pay all my
Your
bills
fellow
in
nonsense.
exchange for photos. I don't do photo exchanges. I
You
don't do
sent
things like
this
that.
like 20
There's one.
times.
Okay, so
I'm gonna speed her up
I
more
don't know
so
if I
that
should.
I
Someone
can
offered
get
something.
through
I
this
don't
for
know if
you
I should take it
guys
because
to
they
make
said they
up
would pay
for.
anything, but I don't know if they're joking. I was gonna be like, how much
They are, Tophia. They're not even joking. They're just lying to you. It's not even a joke. You're just getting trolled. Nobody's gonna send you enough money to pay your bills. They're gonna take those photos and plaster them all over the fucking internet. You're such an idiot. I know she's gonna fall for this eventually. She's gonna do it.
how much you're willing to pay because
I
it's a cameo. They want me to
yeah,
do some sort of
listen,
cameo video,
I'm
but they were
asking
like,
you guys. This
it's
is
a really
why I had to. Okay, here you go. Sorry. At least I remembered to pause that time. I'm so sorry. I had to
really
send some
well. It's kind of
messages
I don't know. To
because
me, it's
my
a weird request.
flight
They're like, I have a weird request
arrived
for a
like
video, and I was
changed.
like, they're like, would
I
you do
thought
it?
I
And I said,
paused
well,
it.
what's the weird request? Because maybe is it that
Which
weird? Maybe
my
they think
fault.
it's
You
weird, but
guys
it's
gonna
not.
say?
And it's kind of a little weird. It's nothing
Sorry for
gross or
that
sexual or anything like
downtime.
that. Obviously, I don't think you could do that on Cameo, but they're like, I'll pay anything, and I'm like, anything, because my
You can
opinion,
absolutely do that on Cameo if someone requests it. So just like Chris Chan, she's a scammer on Cameo. So someone will ask her to say something horrible, right? She knows that she can't do it because she'll get fucking sandblasted by the internet, right? She'll get literally sandblasted. So what does she do? So instead, she takes their money, doesn't make the video because she knows it would be really bad for her, and then that's it. She takes the money and doesn't give them what they asked for. Total scam.
thousands. I could bury my brother with one video. Like, but then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Because that's kind of
Why
like a
does
fetish
soda
thing, and I don't do fetish stuff. I don't
Jesus?
make videos that people request where they say this is
You guys
kind
have
of a
never
group
left
request.
the country,
Would
still
you be open
tastes
to doing
very
it? And
different.
then
It's very
that's like, and then saying
lot
they'll
of
pay anything.
sugar.
I just don't do stuff like that.
I mean,
I mean,
ketchup,
yeah, I
for
could
Christ's
probably
sake, tastes nothing
make the money, but what's the point? No, it's not
outside of
you,
gravy.
scats. I would
Outside
never
of
do
soda,
that.
excuse me.
That's gross. And the only reason I knew about that is because, and then
Sorry,
saying
I'm
they'll
just
pay
gonna
anything.
rewind
I
this
just
real
don't
quick
do stuff
because
like
I
that.
have her
To do
time a
that
little bit
because
too
that's kind of
fast.
like a fetish thing, and I don't do fetish stuff. I don't make videos that people request where they say this is
Yeah,
kind of a
you don't
group
do fetish
request.
stuff. Okay, what was that
Would you be open to doing it? And then
18 video you had of me?
that's like, and then saying they'll pay anything. I just don't do stuff
On
like that.
your, sorry, it's not your search history. It's your most viewed web pages below. Hey, you guys, it wasn't her search history. It was her most viewed web pages. By the way, I just watched a bunch of these videos recently, like her eviction stuff.
I mean,
I
yeah, I could
timestamped a
probably
lot. Huh.
make the money, but what's the
Sophia
point?
Archive, I
No, it's not
like
you,
ruin her
scats.
videos with
I would never
comments.
do
Like
that.
tons of
That's
timestamps just
gross. And the only
laughing.
reason I knew about that is because videos on um YouTube.
Yeah.
What's the point? No, it's not you, scats. I would never do that.
Yes, you
That's
would.
gross.
You
And the
do it
only
in a second
reason
if someone
I knew
offered
about
you
that is because
thousands of
videos on
dollars.
YouTube. What was it? Tana Moja. She's the one who made a video about that one
Why are
time.
you always
Ew. Oh
talking
heck
about
no. That's
people no one
gross.
cares
Scat
about,
is
man? What does
literally
that have to
people
do with
that pay.
you?
Okay, this is
She always
very
brings
gross.
up shit that has
So
nothing to do
if
with
you want
her or
to,
the
if
topic
you don't want
she's
to hear
talking
this,
about. It's
leave
disgusting.
now. It's very disgusting. So
Yeah, it's
people
really
pay
disgusting.
people to go to their restroom, right? So you
I'm
go to
so
someone's
sorry
house,
about that.
you go to their restroom, you take
Missing
a
time,
dump
you guys. I don't know how to
in
do it
someone's
without
restroom. They
arguing.
pay you to do this.
At least not when I'm tired and
Sometimes
airborne.
even pee, even the pee, which is gross. You take a
I'm not
dump
a
in someone's
good
restroom, you
video
leave it
editor.
there, you
I
leave
don't
home,
really have
you
any
just leave. They
skills
pay you,
exactly.
and they eat your poop. That's what scat is, like poop eating. It's very disgusting.
It's not
It's
necessary.
very gross. I
Whatever,
don't
I'm
even
not
know
even gonna go into
how
that. We've all seen
someone
these
who
two-year-olds
just sits
doing
there and is
stuff,
like, I'm
right?
gonna
We've
eat
all
somebody's
seen
poop.
that at this
It's
point.
gross. It's disgusting. And they'll even some people even like it better when there's pee in there too. That just made
What?
me want to throw up. I can't even.
How,
Oh, gross.
why would you
And
know
they
that?
pay a lot of money.
I have
I
never thought that thought. I mean, we've all seen Two Girls One Cup. I've never sat there and thought, hey, the poop's nice, but it needs something else. It needs something
don't even know
else.
how people could do that for somebody. That's just gross. That's the toxins coming out of your body, and you want to eat. It's like a meal to them. They sit there, tuck the napkin in their shirt, sit in front of the. Yeah. Ugh.
What? What?
Anyways, I don't know. I
We
was
need to move on
watching
from this
story
stuff. Yeah,
times.
you need
I
to
was
not
watching
talk
some
about this
story times. I
anymore.
don't remember what
Why
the
the
story
fuck
times
are you
were.
talking
I
about
used to
this?
watch a lot of story times. I got into the story times of people talking about girls talking about dating K-pop idols, and I was like really into the story
See, how
times.
many
And for
girls
some
have
reason,
ever dated
scat
one?
came up, and I was just like,
And of
ugh.
course it's girls, right? Not women. Of course it's girls. I never talk about kids. Even though I never use the word women or men. Well, she uses the word men a lot, I'm sorry, but she always says, like when she's talking about herself and like,
and then I fell down that rabbit hole because it's on YouTube. Because
forget
I
it.
was looking at story times and
Just
Tana
gonna move
Mojo talked
on.
about that, and I was like, "What
Don't
is
care
this?" And
about
then
them.
she said
Don't
she
care
got
about
offered to do that, and
emoji.
she declined it
Whatever.
because it was gross. And I said, "Of course, obviously, who would? Well, there are
You
people
said,
who
of
would
course,
agree to
obviously, were you
do
having a
anything because it's money."
conversation
They're gonna
with
say,
this
"Well,
lady?
money's
I don't
money."
think you
Ugh,
were.
no way. It's
You
just
said nothing
gross.
to her.
Like I remember one kid got so mad in high school because if you know the Foo Fighters, right? Obviously, Dave Grohl is from one of my favorite bands, which is Nirvana. Um,
Tophia, can you even name the 3 Nirvana CDs that they released? Well, I think it's 3, right? Plus the live CDs. And then I guess we were counting EPs, right? Like, can you even name them? We got Nirvana, we got Insecticide, we got shit. I'm even blanking on it. There's another one. I'm pretty sure there's 3 that came. I feel stupid now that I
it's
can't.
so
I'm a
crazy
pretty
because
big Nirvana
anytime
guy.
someone mentioned they liked Foo
I
Fighters,
know all the
this kid
songs.
at my school would get
I just
so
can't remember the
mad.
name of the
I
album.
remember one time they got so mad at being like, "Yeah, what
Christ, what
song
was
do
it?
you like from the Foo
Alright,
Fighters? Because
I'm
the
not
only song
gonna
you like is
Google
probably Pretenders, huh?"
it. I'm just
Because
gonna
at the
keep
time, like
going.
Pretenders was a very popular song and everybody liked Pretenders, right? And
I
they
know
got
there
so
was
mad because they were like, "The only
3
song you know
really.
from Foo Fighters is
I
Pretenders."
think
I remember they used to
before
get all he
Cobain
would
died.
name 3 songs from them. I'm pretty sure one of the songs is gonna be Pretenders. And I was just like, that's crazy. I just would like watch because they would go off. Foo Fighters. I didn't say food. I said Foo Fighters.
She doesn't even know,
Pretenders,
by the
huh?
way, that
Because
if she really wanted to talk about this, the Foo Fighters and before Nirvana was Nirvana, there's a band called Fecal Matter, which she could be talking about right now. Oh, In Utero, that was the other one. So Insecticide, In Utero, and Bleach. That's the other one. I think there's one called Nirvana too, right? Or am I just stupid? So that no, it's Nevermind. Bleach, Nevermind, In Utero, and Insecticide. But that's an EP. Sorry, I was mixing them up. I felt really
at
stupid.
the time, like Pretenders was
I had to look
a
up
very
one of them.
popular song and
And
everybody liked
I
Pretenders, right?
wanted to say
And
In
they got
Utero,
so
and
mad
I
because they're
just
like,
kept
the
on
only song you
saying
know
it.
from Foo Fighters is Pretenders. I remember they used to
So
get
that's
all
3 albums plus an EP. It's not even that many, like that. And I felt super stupid that I couldn't just name
name
them
3
off the
songs
top of
from
my head.
them. I'm pretty sure one of the songs is gonna be Pretenders.
By Nirvana or by
And I was just
Foo
like, that's
Fighters, right?
crazy. I just would like watch because they would go
I know
off.
it's not a
Foo Fighters. I
Nirvana
didn't say
song.
food. I said Foo Fighters.
Well, you,
Where did I say food? Ooh. Anyways, it was so
well,
crazy. And
you're
I remember,
talking
I
food.
think that was that one person too. There was a person that it said they
Battery on this
went and
computer
saw Chris
sucks
Angel
ass.
live,
It
and
just
they're
tips
like, "Yeah,
away. It's
it's
so
all
bad.
staged." The people
It's
he
already
picks
at
from the audience are
67%.
actors,
I've
and I'm
been
like,
here for
no
40
shit.
minutes.
Anyone could have just like, do you think that stuff was actually legit? No, those were not just random people. What type of
Quarantine.
magician is just roaming the streets of Vegas and be like, "Hey, let me do a magic trick on you,
A
all
lot.
random, and pull someone from an audience and just do a
A
random ass
lot of
magic
them. What are
trick"?
you
That's not
talking
how it works.
about? Okay. Just to let you guys know, the last time I was in Vegas, I was sitting at a blackjack table and a magician came up and started doing tricks with the chips on cards. Pretty confident he was cheating too because he didn't lose a single
Yes,
fucking
the person
chance.
that he did the tricks on,
Like
those people are paid
I lost some even so, and I'm pretty good at the
actors.
mathematics of
Hello,
it.
they're
I'm not
like,
a
what
very
made
good
you think they were
counter because
random
I don't live near a
bystanders? Yes,
casino,
they
but
portrayed it
I
as he was
know
picking
what
random
you're
people.
supposed to do and what you
They
shouldn't do
said he
on
was
Lucky
on a
Four.
wire when he did a levitating stunt or something. I don't know, and that basically they were trying to get picked, and he picked people that were paid actors. And I'm like, well, obviously
No
anyone could
shit.
have told you that, but there was a guy that was actually
No, you would not have known that. You would have fallen to it. You're the type of person that falls for a David Blaine trick. Gets like you would go online. Oh my God, David Blaine did this awesome trick went up to me. I saw him on the street. Like as soon as he's a famous magician on the street, excuse me. As soon as it's a famous musician on the street, she'll be talking about it.
because magicians do
But
tricks
because
to
this one's not famous, she doesn't even bother saying his fucking name.
hopefully get
I don't
out
even know
there
the guy's
because
fucking
at
name.
Shoney's, anybody remember Shoney's? My parents used to take me when I was little to Shoney's, and there
Shoney's.
was this guy that would go around table to
I've never
table
been
and
to
do
a
magic
Shoney's in
tricks.
my
And
life.
he said, "I'm trying to make it big," and he would do magic
I know there's
tricks
a Rick and Morty
for
episode with
us.
Shoney.
Like, yeah, there are some magicians that
I
will
have no
try to
idea
put
what
themselves
Shoney's
out there
is.
like that, but it's just so crazy because it's like, I don't even know. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Someone straightened it for me. I didn't straighten
Yeah,
it.
you guys
I
know what
said
she means?
comment to the what?
It's just
And
crazy.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I got stuff I gotta do
She
and I
looks
gotta get up
horrible,
early.
man.
Sorry I went
She
live
looks
late.
really
I was
unhealthy.
having my hair
Look at this.
straightened.
That's crazy, you guys. From a woman that's like 5 foot nothing. This is crazy, man.
I'm so problematic, Jacob. It's crazy.
Look at her chest now, you guys. Look at her stomach. It's like bulging out more than her
coming from a man that said black
I'm
women
sorry
are
about the missing
aggressive
minutes here, guys. This should be
and
like
loud.
5 minutes
I
short.
wouldn't
We're
let
still
no
almost
white man
40
talk
minutes
about
in.
me like that. You're the
You're
one that's
35.
problematic. You respond
I'm
to
so
me all the
sorry.
time and with negativity.
You're sorry, 40.
By the way, you
It's
respond to
45.
every story. You're negative and you're an asshole. And you're fake.
That's
You're not
you.
even.
You're so
You
negative. You're
pretend to
such
be
a
a
black
businessman
hole
when
of
you're
just
not a
like
businessman.
everything good in the
It's insane.
world.
Yeah, so
You're nothing but
crazy.
the
I
fucking
really
sea of
like I could care
negativity.
less.
You're a
So
terrible
it is
person.
what it
You're a
is. I'm
bigot.
aggressive
You're
and
an
loud. Well, I'm not
unrepentant
aggressive and loud.
racist.
Just
You're an
like I'm very
unrepentant
calm.
sexist.
Anyways,
You're
have a good day or night where you
misogynist.
guys are.
You
I'll see you
are
guys later. Thank you
anti-man.
for liking,
You're
commenting,
anti pretty much everyone
watching,
that
and
isn't.
joining the fan club. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Stay
Um,
safe, and I'll see you
you
guys
have
later.
nothing good
Bye,
going
guys.
for
Good night.
you.
See you guys
You don't
later.
have a job. You've never been in a relationship. You don't have anyone left in your life.
Don't forget
Your
to
mother, you don't even see her. She's living in another shelter and without you. You have nothing to do with her. You haven't seen your dad, according to you, in 8 fucking years somehow. Your dad didn't see your brother in 8 years, but he saw you in 8 years, so that makes no sense. Either way, you haven't seen him in about 3 or 4 years, I think. So you're gonna be under a bridge. Your aunt and uncle won't give a shit because they'll once again tell you to get off social media and you won't. You have nothing good going for you. You're not in education. You don't have a career. You don't have a job. You don't have any money. You're borderline off the fucking grid. I mean, I left a comment about that. Like, you engage with society so little. If she threw her phone in the fucking dumpster, she would be off the grid. I mean, she could disappear. Think about it. She doesn't rent. She doesn't own a car. She doesn't have any loans, or I mean, she has a student loan that she never paid back, but like, she doesn't have any active loans that she's repaying. She doesn't own any property. She doesn't own anything really, except for some trinkets. She has no arrest record. She's never been in prison. She has very few hospital records. She probably has very few dental records as well. I mean, her phone is prepaid. They probably don't even have her fucking name registered there because it's a prepaid phone. The only thing that you know of her that existed was her storage and the fact that she takes up a bed at a shelter. I mean, she's a total non-entity, like a borderline non-entity. You know? I mean, what like yeah, I don't know. That's it, you guys. Sorry for the wasted couple minutes. That was fucked up on my part. I really thought I'd pause it. I was going through that. It's just like the time keeps moving, and like I'm in a different time zone now, and I'm gonna be landing. Like I take off at 10:50 here, and I land at 10 after 13 hours on a plane, or 12, whatever, 12. So it's just do some of that math yourself. I mean, it's fucking crazy, man. It's actually crazy how it works. The plane's taking off at 10:50 here, and the scheduled arrival is 10 a.m. So 50 minutes before I leave. So yeah, it's crazy. Tophia, you're just a chasm, man. You're just a crater in the earth of negativity. Nothing positive can exist there. So that's it, you guys. Everyone here hates me now. I hate me too. So thanks for watching. Sorry about the photo.